for the Bob Baker feature race. The Queensland Speedcar Title, Harry Stewart and Scott Farmer on the front row. Looks like Rusty Whitaker and O'Connell in row number 2. That'll be Casey. Green, 30 laps, the Bob Baker Queensland Speedcar Title is underway. Farmer loses the lead to Stewart. Straight up the inside, it's Ashton Rodriguez. Rodriguez drops back as Farmer comes back around the outside. Casey O'Connell moves up in the third spot. Rodriguez back to 4th. Casey Black has got them all lined up behind. Scott Doyle in there along with Cody O'Connell, Hayden Williams. Then we got Darren Vine, Trent Martin. Phil just sorting themselves out down towards the back of the pack. Haley Ferguson at the tail of the field. Meanwhile, back at the front, Harry Stewart continues to drive away from the rest of the field, being chased hard by Farmer. Casey O'Connell sits there in 3rd. Rodriguez gets a little untidy. Casey Black still got Scott Doyle drive down the inside of the 11 machine, moved himself up into 5th. Casey looking to come back as they get down into 1 and 2. Doyle keeps the momentum high on the racetrack. Hayden Williams looking to dive underneath Casey Black as well. Cody O'Connell following through in the 31X. Casey still sits in 3rd. Leader Stewart. Farmer's made some ground on Stewart as they're trying to get through the traffic. O'Connell round the outside of Seth Atkinson. Oh, that's not good. Bryce McGregor pulls the 3 machine in. Meanwhile, out in front, there's still Harry Stewart, your race leader. Being chased hard by Farmer. They're starting to come up on a group of traffic that's having their own dice. This is where Stewart may come unstuck. Spun the 22 GSA Advanced Machining machine down there in turn number 2. Now he needs to get past Darren Vine. Meanwhile, Stewart caught up behind Casey Black. Stewart gets a bit between his teeth, tries to drive it down through the bottom. Casey stays up high. Stewart tries the bottom again. They're catching up to Seth Atkinson. Farmer now right on the tail of Stewart. Gets a ton of push through turn 3. Loses the ground that he caught. O'Connell still back there in 3rd. Rodriguez still 4th. Hayden Williams has moved up to 5th from Scott Doyle. Cody O'Connell 7th. Casey Black, Darren Vine and Trent Martin round out to 10. Stewart's got through the traffic. Farmer caught in the middle of it. Stewart chalks another one off. Farmer threading his way through the traffic. Stewart puts another lap down. He's almost half a lap ahead of Scott Farmer. That's how dominant he was through the traffic. Casey O'Connell trying to find a way past Casey Black. That's allowing Rodriguez to close in. Hayden Williams is still 5th from Scotty Doyle, Cody O'Connell, Casey Black, Darren Vine and Trent Martin. 2 to go next time by for Harry Stewart. Stewart rockets out of turn 4. Gets the white flag, 1 to go. Harry Stewart on his way to back-to-back Queensland titles. Farmer takes the white flag. O'Connell Rodriguez too far behind to do anything. Checkered flag, and Harry Stewart takes out the Bob Baker Queensland Speedcar Title. Second will go to Scott Farmer. Third will go to Casey O'Connell from Ashton Rodriguez. No, Rodriguez got O'Connell on the line. Back-to-back titles, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, cheers. It's pretty, pretty cool. I was a bit iffy. Scott was so fast during those heats. I knew getting that start would be pretty crucial. I thought there'd be a bunch of yellows just with being a title race and everything, but it went flag to flag, which is cool. I sort of never got a chance to think about what I was doing under yellow, which probably helped me. So, no, it was a fun race. Like, the lap traffic was a few times a bit hairy, but most of the time it was just pretty fun going through. So, cool night. Huge thanks to the Gladstone Club for putting this on, and especially since the first one rained out in January and rescheduling it. Everyone for coming out in the crowd. It's bloody cold. I was in there with a jumper on and a race suit, so props to you guys for staying out there in the crowd and watching. Everyone who came up with me, Dad, Mum, Paul, Big Trev, Fraggle, Johnny, Joel for coming out and helping out a bit. Everyone on the car, Time Garage and Sheds, Emery Engineering and Electrical, BSL Racing, Esslinger Engineering for the motor. It's been flawless all year. So BKB Group, Down Under Graphics, 87 Creative, Cush Clothing. I'll be forgetting someone, but yeah, there's so many people who put in. The Barton family, it's their car, and they give me absolutely everything they can, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Good job, mate. Well done. Congratulations on back-to-back.